What's up guys, Vantage here, bringing you tips, tricks, jumps and spots on the map Defender. Now, this map, I'm playing on domination on it, and I just want to give you guys little tips because it's a fairly large map and I want to give you guys how you can play it well. So basically, capping A flag on domination, you can actually jump on top of his boxes and cap it. You know, you're a bit exposed, so personally I would come around this edge and hide behind the boxes, and that would be the better option. But coming around here, if you want to actually kind of take people out in here, not a lot of people know you can run around this edge and come through this door, so not a lot of people expect this, which is really nice. And again, personally, if I'm running from A, I always come up here and try and pick people off from the boxes and stuff. This map's fairly open, so it kind of includes a lot of gun skill that you need and stuff like that, so you know, it's fairly hard to play sometimes, but if you know how to play it right, you can. Now this is a good spot I like. If you're on search and destroy or domination, if you can get here first, you can take out, you know, a few people that are going to be coming up here and there. Not a lot of people actually check that as they're running up, they just run. They might see a gun sticking out if you're not using an SMG, but again, not a lot of people actually check it. Now, this is a fairly symmetrical map, so you know you can use this as cover over here for capping a flag and stuff like that. Not too useful, but it's something. Again, you can go up here, and if you lay down on here, you can actually kind of snipe over to there, and you can pick people off over there, and you know, stuff like that. It's not too useful, but it's, you know, it is what it is. You have to use what you have on this map. So, moving on to here, you can't get onto any of this stuff, but in here, there's a few, you know, this is a fairly dominant building if you can use it right. So, many people are going to be coming from over there, so you can pick them off like 1, 2, 3, and you know, stuff like that. You want to always use this, so if someone comes in, you can jump up here and wait for him to jump up, and you know, you can run away and stuff like that, and you know, it's fairly useful. Coming over here, not many people know you can actually come under this, and you can kind of take people off and use it as a head glitch if people are in there or in there, and you know, doing stuff like that. Again, the tsunami water does come into here, and it, you know, the wave kind of fills this place up, which, you know, makes it a bit better. You can go underwater, but if you stay underwater too long, you'll die, and you can't actually use your gun underwater. So, you know, I always stay away from this bottom part of the map. Coming around here to this part is fairly useful. Now you've got this head glitch here, and you can see over top of that building here, and also people coming through there and through there. So I just want to watch it when people come up here or here. But it is a fairly useful spot, and I like to use it a lot, and you know, it's fairly nice to use. You can lay down on here and not many people see you, so if you've got a sniper, you can, like, you know, shoot them from here, and it's a really good spot, and not many people actually see you. If I'm ever down on this part of the map, what I like to do is jump onto this bit here and kind of look through here. This crack is really nice to look through. It's like a straight line of sight through to there, and you can also kind of see over to there, people running through there, and pick them off like that. You can jump over this thing and use the car as cover. I believe, yeah, it is a car, and just pick people off again through here, and you know, you can jump through here and stuff and take people out here. I always stay away from this center bit because it's way too open for me and how I like to play. You can drop down to here if you guys don't know, and actually, oh, I can drop down to here, and I think you can swim through to here. Not too sure. Yep, like that. So if you guys didn't know that, you can do that, and that's a really cool feature on this map. Capping B, you're fairly open. It's really hard to cap B on this map, so you always want to just kind of stay at the corners and make sure you're on your teammate's side, and not got your back to the enemy. In here, it's a fairly decent spot. Not many people kind of come through here. You can push that thing out of the way and stuff like that. You can jump into this building, and it's, you know, fairly useful, but usually you get trapped back here and you're getting sniped all the time, so I like to kind of use this as cover if I'm trying to push up to A. So that's about it for this map anyway. I hope some of the tips helped you. It's not too much of an interesting map, there's just a few head glitches on it like here and stuff like that, where you can see over the top of there and pick people off. So hope it's helped you anyway, guys. Have a nice day. Subscribe for more Advanced Warfare content and GTA 5. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like.